the top dog, we at the top level. I'm a rival line up cause I'm a top rebel. Look in my eyes, this is my time. Step up, rise up, strike first, bring it on.
Fight fans, here we go. SparStar Promotions is proud to present 3 rounds of mixed martial arts for the SparStar Promotions Bantamweight title. This bout is sponsored in part by 555 Vitae, where the elite live. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Vladimir Matyoshenko. And now, introducing to you first, the challenger fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing gray trunks trimmed in pink. He is training out of Fight Syndicate Manaphy. He weighed 136 pounds. His record 4 wins, 3 losses, with 2 wins coming by way of stoppage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Christian Doering. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing red and black trunks. He is training out of Team Body Shop in Long Beach by way of Downey, California. He weighed 136 pounds. His record, 6 wins, 4 losses, with 3 wins coming by way of stoppage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the current SparStar Promotion Bantamweight Champion, Lucas Brown. Once again, our referee in charge, Vladimir Matyoshenko, to give final instructions.
Gentlemen, let's have a clean fight. Follow the rules, obey my command. Protect yourself at all times. You may touch the gloves and return to your corners. Return to your corners.
Well, you can tell Lucas is locked in. Lucas is good at playing some mind games here, but this is all about business now, John.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this one goes. Oh, right off the bat with a side kick. That's how you start it. Lucas,
Nice.
Lucas switching it up. Switching stances, also switching from kicks to punches. Christian also switching stances.
One of the things that I found when I did, nice target there by Lucas, by the way. When you start to target that, that builds up over time and it's harder to get your stability in. So smart move. But, you know, a long time coming. Lucas is somebody I've wanted to interview, and when I got the ability to train with him beforehand, there was a lot of stuff that I saw in his game that I said, oh, you haven't even seen it here. There's just really good elements that he has for there. Christian looking now for a takedown. We're going to see if Lucas is able to stuff this, but now gets dumped. Now this is Christian getting to work from side control. There's 2 minutes in this area. Lucas has to be careful about any kind of toes going on the inside of the cage. But now you're seeing Christian try to put as much pressure as he can. There's an opening on the back. Lucas has to be careful about exposing that neck. I think we might need to switch to a different angle here so I can just see what's going on, because that in itself is difficult to see. It's not a ton better, but it is allowing us to see that right now you're watching Lucas have to work, and I think you're seeing Christian try to pepper him to get that neck exposed. Lucas does build back up, but now Christian's not dumped off. He's not fallen off, and this is a tough spot to be in. It really does break down the posture. All that work that you did now just has to go all the way back to the bottom of the mountain and start getting back up. 115 to work here, John. And from this particular case, even if you're surviving, you're carrying their weight the entire time. So maybe you're not getting choked, but you are definitely absorbing the amount of weight your opponent has.
Yeah, he tied up one of the arms. Now he's
Smart.
Yeah,
Good.
let it go, and he's tying up one of the other ones. Got to watch out for those punches under the armpit. Those can be very strong.
Oh, no. That
Locks
might
up
have
the
been a
rear
big
naked
mistake.
choke. He's trying to peel off the hand. He peels off the hand.
He does. It was really just in the nick of time there, John.
Let's see if he can. He really wants to shuck him off forward, but with the long hook and the one long and the one short hook.
But you also get the sense Christian was thinking about switching the arms for a split second here. Yes, because now it's on the opposite side. 32 seconds. That's a lot of time that you're going to have to see Lucas defend here. So the champion already under pressure in that very first round. So if Lucas does survive this, that is going to give him a lot of incentive to make sure he is protecting himself. I think the clock's a little bit different here because I just heard that 10-second clock.
10-second, yeah.
I think
he's gonna
that
make
means
it out.
we're going to see him make it to the second round, but very good intel for him and his camp to say, let's not do that again. And yet, for Christian, very, very strong debut round for him to begin this fight.
Yeah, that's, I mean, very smart of Lucas to stand up, and then when he couldn't shuck him off, just lean up against the cage and suspend Christian there. Because if he got broken down, like, that might be the end of the match.
John, the hardest part about that is you almost have to accept it's a mulligan. You might be confident in knowing you could defend that for a very long time, but that means you don't get any offense off for 2 minutes. And if that's the case, they have that big slam. They have the control. They have your back compromised. Maybe they don't finish, but that's definitely a round in your opponent's corner.
Yeah.
So for Christian, it's a good way to start the fight. You make one more round like that, a decision becomes a little bit easier for you to win later in the night if it does look a little bit closer. So we'll see what adjustments Lucas and his team can make. Definitely not out of it, but you're going to see probably a lot more emphasis on keeping this standing up and keeping this within the realm of striking for his benefit.
Yeah, and Christian was really good at changing levels and shooting in. Very, very fast, and good setups with that because he caught Lucas just not prepared for it at all. So be curious to see if he can make the same thing happen in this round. Good. Kicking right into it. Wow.
Duck down, trip, beautiful. Lucas not fully down yet, but not looking great, and right back to where they left off the last round. Now we're looking at another round. Like, the defense has to get faster because you don't want to be here for another 2 minutes. Even if he doesn't get the submission, we have to be working. And the 2-on-1 on that hand is a good start, John. That is a help. That does bode better than it was the first time, but that's a lot of time to not have a body triangle addressed here. What is he doing with the legs? What is he trying to step around here, John?
Yeah, he's got that broomstick, is what they call it, the broomstick hook. And
Nice.
he didn't have a triangle like the last time, and very nicely done controlling the 2-on-1 to circle out, but just immediately Christian shoots in, puts him right back down on the canvas. This is looking really great for Christian and not so great for Lucas.
What is dangerous for this is Christian can start to take his time and really just make it a pressure-filled fight. And guess where he's going? Right to targeting the back again. You almost get the sense his team said, it worked before, find your way to the back.
Yeah, now he's got the triangle locked for that broomstick, which he did in the first round. It makes it more effective. Oh, this is exactly what Lucas should be doing. Oh, but he's nice. There was a threat of an armbar and the threat of a triangle in there, but Lucas was able to get out of it. Somebody's bleeding, though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when that happened.
But, I mean, here's the thing. This is a pretty big opportunity for Lucas because now you got to make up some ground. If he's neutralizing where your arm is, that's not going to get you the strikes that you need to get at back ahead and like back into this fight. So for Christian, you've got a little bit of an advantage starting things out. Now it's a matter of how much pressure and damage can Lucas get in this. And from half guard, you can do some stuff. You just have to kill all attempts.
Go for a guillotine from
That's not bad.
half guard top,
at
which
least
is
it slows him down. But I think at this point, you need to get that finish, or you really need to be putting that pressure on so you don't lose that second round.
Yeah, he needs to do something to win this round because it's been all Christian so far up until he started turning around just not that long ago. And he's got to make a big play here to lobby for him taking this round. Well, but a finish will do it. And he's looking for He's nearly got.
There's some choke.
He's nearly got a
opportunities from
Darce. Yeah, he's trying to set up a Darce.
Oh,
if he
but
can,
the
he's
back
got it
take.
locked up.
Oh my goodness, John.
If he holds on to this well, though, I think he can finish this from here. I don't know if there's enough time,
I think
but
he's
it's
just
pretty locked.
He's crumpled in the way, and you're looking at Christian trying to get some sort of momentum to get out of there. But
I don't even know if he was going for momentum. I think he was just trying to show the referee that I'm fine.
Maybe
by
you're
kicking
right.
the feet, and I think he knew he just didn't have
He
a
was
lot of
just
time.
pinned up against that cage and can't
Yeah.
move. I mean, I'm sure for hell trying to get some momentum there, because any space you get helps you get your neck and your head out of a bad position. Just trying to move it slightly to the left might open something up for you. And for him, the dangerous part about that whole moment was he was able to almost do a back take from there, John. That flip over is not something a lot of people can do, but there are some very flexible people who just make that part of their world. And I think right now, in this particular moment, you're seeing Christian's team recognize maybe he needs to get a little bit more loose up, but Lucas is calling for him right back center of that mat. Like, this is a statement. His
Yeah.
team's telling him, look at him right now. Look at how he looks. So I think they're trying to will it to happen now, John.
Here we go, the third and final round.
Has the momentum shift? Have we seen the best of both of these fighters yet? Have we seen all of their tricks? Because in this third round, there's a lot at stake. There is a championship. There is momentum. There has been maybe a shift that has happened. We are unclear of it, but we have seen some dominant moments from Christian, and we've seen a return from Lucas. Who picks this one up now?
Yeah, I'm curious to see where that cut was too. I couldn't see the cut man working on it and what the area was, because it was leaking pretty good. So curious to see if that will play a factor, if it's going to get into his eye.
What's interesting is right now, Christian's also not advancing as much as he is. I think he might be wanting to time him down for another takedown.
He definitely looks a little more
Reserved.
yes, but he's also still quick, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quicker than I expected him to come off that stool.
Oh, nice. Good combination there.
Yep. Throw that right straight and then the leg kick. Nicely done. Oh, Superman punch. With the jab from Christian.
I mean, John, this is really where I think we see who ends up winning this fight, just in this round. You almost get the sense that maybe Christian feels he can kind of, not coast, but he has less that he has to make risks for. And if you're Lucas, you know, you're wondering maybe how far ahead were you if you thought you were ahead in that second round. You know, like it's very interesting to see how the fighters are going, but the urgency, maybe they're just holding now, knowing that they may have to do something big in the last 2 minutes or minute and a half.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Lucas should be like pouring on the gas right here, I would think, knowing that he might be down 2 rounds, but he seems like a little bit hesitant.
Well, I think that Christian has done such a great job of timing him out for the takedowns. And sometimes when somebody times out your takedowns, you get nervous about how you strike. Well,
Yep.
there's a takedown as well.
Called it. This chest wrap, last time he ended up
Nice.
down, but he was able to spin him through.
This is big. This is big.
Oh,
man.
no. Ends up on bottom. He should be able to shuck him over the top if he's really busy right now. If he stops, though, oh, no. He's slowed down. This is going to be a lot tougher now. Allowing Christian to really get just solid around the waist.
I can't see where the grip is. It does look like Lucas is fighting him off, but now
He's got a
it's
2-on-1.
RC.
Yeah.
It's just not ideal where you want to be. There's only so many ways that you can do this. We got a very lively crowd here trying to will their champion back. Or at
Oh,
least it
Christian
looks like
going for
Christian's-
the-
Yeah, he's trying for it right now. Not quite there.
At the very least, though, it's stopping any type of escape from Lucas.
I mean, the tricky part for us is we don't know exactly how much time we have here, but with that done, we know that's the end of it right there.
Okay.
It's going to come down to the judges now, and I don't necessarily know how the fighters are going to react here in just a few seconds, John. It's an interesting fight. It goes the distance, but it's definitely going to be something to see. If Christian pulls off the win, it will be from the continuous amount of pressure. Maybe not even from the damage, but just the amount of control that he did have. Right.
Yeah, this was that back trip was really nice. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go to the cage.
Yep.
Keep walking these people through these wonderful highlights, John.
Yep. This was the big moment. Oh, and that was a great escape that Lucas did. This was his. This was a good answer to the things that were giving him fits in this fight. Here, shucking him off the side. This was also very good. I think that's the end of the round 2 where he was looking for that Darce. And that just Christian timed that step in punch that Lucas was trying to throw so perfectly, and he just was able to get the takedown from it. Very nicely done.
Ladies and gentlemen, now in the cage is our promoter, Tony T-Bone Steak Padilla. Give it up for Tony. Also, to present our winner with their award from 555 Vitae is Prince Savan. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have a split decision. Judge at cage side, Don Howard scores the bout 29-28 in favor of Brown. Judge at cage side, Carlos Shad scores the bout 29-28 in favor of Doering. And judge at cage side, Analilia Calzada scores the bout 29-28 in favor of our winner by split decision. They are still the SparStar Promotions Bantamweight Champion, Lucas Brown.
Lucas, congratulations on defending your championship. You had to dig deep tonight. How do you feel you were able to come away with this win?
I'm gonna be real, I thought it could have went either way. Man, he was really good taking the back. But just the thing is, I feel like I won because I had more control on the feet. Even though he was taking my back, he wasn't doing nothing. A couple punches, but it wasn't too big. Other than that, I was controlling on the feet the whole time. And he was a good opponent, one of the hardest opponents I had so far. And yeah, there we go. But you already know, in my mind, I'm the best. I'm the best 135er in the state, in the world. And, just all the more fights, I'm going to prove it to you guys.
We appreciate that, and we see it. And, man, one thing I love about you when I see your fights, when you get riled up, you let people know. When you were coming into that 3rd round, you were saying, this is my cage. You were pointing at it. You were letting people know if you're going to take that away, you got to take it away fully. So for you, what does this feel like, and what is coming up next for you, sir?
I'm only 21. This is my 11th amateur fight. I'm young, but I can't stay here too long, man. I got these guys winning, calling for the title shot. I'm out of here, man. I'm going pro. This was my last amateur fight. I appreciate everyone that came, all my family. Thank you, guys. I want to thank my grandpa. My biggest supporter, my biggest fan. He comes to every fight. My family over there. This was my last amateur fight, and you know, it's on to the big leagues, on to the pros, man. So you guys will see me do my action over there, where I could show my elbows and my knees, because those are killer in the gym that I know how to do really good. So you guys will see, with all due time, I'm gonna take some time off, some time with my family, eat a little bit. I'm gonna put a lot more muscle on, I'm gonna hit a lot harder and be stronger. And you guys, only time will tell. And of course, I should have said this at the beginning, but I want to thank God, man. I am nothing without him. Man, I'm not perfect. I go through ups and downs. I have a hard time getting right with him, but he never gives up on me. And I owe him everything, because he gave me this story. He gave me things I went through in life growing up just to chase his dream and do what I do. And I am nothing without him. I thank all you guys that support me. I'll miss you guys so much, because this is my last time being in the cage. I want to thank Mike. He's always treated me so good no matter what. I want to thank Heather for showing me favoritism always. And I want to thank the promoter, Tony Padilla, and my future boss at Combate. Let's get that contract ready, big dog, and I'm going to be there. Thank you, guys.
Well, Lucas, on behalf of all of us here, thank you for giving us these great fights. You deserve all your props.
And whoever wants that smoking Combate, I'll be ready. You already know I got a mouth on me, boy. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your reigning defending champion, Lucas Brown.